Hello everybody, it's the end of June 2023, so today I'm going to give you the market update report for Northern Arizona. So stay tuned if you want to see how the real estate market is in Northern Arizona. I'm going to give you some statistics at the end of the first half of 2023. So the channel is Living in Northern Arizona. Well, I'll teach you everything there is to know about living in the northern half of the beautiful state of Arizona. My name is Dawn Dickinson. I am a realtor. So if you ever have questions about buying a piece of property or selling a home in Northern Arizona, feel free to reach out to me because I would love to have a conversation with you. My contact information is always in the description below, where you can get my phone number or my email, or you could go to my website and schedule a 30-minute phone call or a Zoom session, and I would love to talk to you. So if you enjoy the video, please watch out. I post content like this every single week, so come back to the channel where I'll post another video about living in Northern Arizona. Okay, so I know market update reports are traditionally very boring, so I try to keep mine short and sweet, and what I do is I report on about 6 Northern Arizona towns, so you can kind of see where it is, one town is compared to the other. I also include Chandler in the Valley of the Sun, so you can get an idea of how Northern Arizona is compared to the Valley, because sometimes it's similar, sometimes it's not, but I will only give you 4 indicators which are a snapshot in time. So the first thing I do is the Market Action Index, and what this is, there's a market research company called Altos Research. They're a private company, and they based on the number of days supply, and that's something we use in real estate quite often, day supply, which means if you have a certain number of homes in this area and suddenly no homes are allowed to be added to the MLS, how long will it take based on current market demand for all of those homes to be sold? So what they say is 6 months is a balanced market. The market action index that this market research company puts up, Altos, is uses a smaller number, easier to manage. So 30 is a balanced market. So anything less than 30 on this market action index is a buyer's market. Anything greater than 30 is a seller's market. So that's the first indicator I'm going to share with you. The second is going to be median list price, which is the median price of all the active listings on the MLS in the area right now. Median price per square foot, because I think that's always a good indicator when you can compare Prescott, say, to Sedona, the price per square foot median. And then the last one is going to be the median rent in the area. Now, I'm always going to use the median because that's what the statistics are showing me. If I accidentally say average, it's just because it came out of my mouth, but I'm always going to give you the median price when we're talking about list price or price per square foot or rent. So keep that in mind. So the towns I'm going to talk about today, we're going to talk about Sedona, Flagstaff, Cottonwood, Munns Park, Prescott, Chandler, and Payson. I could throw in Tucson if you were ever interested in Tucson statistics. I don't cover Tucson, but sometimes it's interesting to see is the market similar in Tucson than it is in Northern Arizona. And then I always throw Chandler because that's a nice sized Phoenix suburb town to use. So let's start with the statistics for Sedona. Okay, Sedona is my primary market. That's where I live, so I can tell you the most about Sedona, more than all of the other markets that I talk about. So Sedona is my primary. I also live very close to Verde Valley, which is Cottonwood, Clarkdale, Camp Verde. So Sedona, Verde Valley, my primary market. Flagstaff, Prescott, my secondary markets. Occasionally I will sell in Phoenix, but that's usually for my friends and family that I sell in Phoenix. So also the numbers I'm talking about today are going to be for homes. I'm not including condos in this mix that I'm reporting on, so just keep that in mind. But in Sedona, where I live, the market action index right now is 38, so that's indicating that Sedona is a seller's market. Now, last time we talked at the end of Q1, Sedona was at 33, so the market has heated up a little bit, and the median list price in Sedona is $1.3 million. The median price per square foot is $513 a square foot, so that is pretty high. 513 square foot, that $13 a square foot. So when you see prices in Sedona and you think, wow, that's expensive, it is. Sedona is a very expensive market, so keep that in mind. And the median rent in Sedona is $4,200 a month. So let's move on to Flagstaff. I love Flagstaff. I did live in Flagstaff for a while. It's very close to Sedona. I can get to Flagstaff in about 45 minutes. The action index in Flagstaff is currently at 45, up from 41 when we reported on it in the end of Q1. So Flagstaff market is a strong buyer's market, and it's getting hotter compared to where it was in the spring. The median list price in Flagstaff is $827,000. The median price per square foot is $377. So Flagstaff is a pricey market also, and the median rent is $2,788. Okay, let's talk about Munns Park. Now, I love Munns Park. Munns Park is like a small little town just about 20 minutes south of Flagstaff. And Munns Park's a little bit different than Flagstaff, even though the terrain and the geography is the same. It's about 7,000 foot elevation. But a lot of the people that live in Munns Park, there are cabin vacation homes. Not that there aren't people that live there year round, but keep that in mind. Flagstaff is actually a town where people live year round. Munns Park is more of a resort town, very close to Flagstaff. So the action index in Munns Park right now is 38, and that's down from 49 where it was in the spring when we reported it last time. But let me tell you, the reason for this is in Munns Park, because it's a cabin town or resort town, a lot of people will list their homes for sale in the late spring to sell over the summer. So it's not that surprising that the index has gone down, because everybody lists their house in May, say, and we were reporting data at the beginning of April. So Munns Park action index today is 38, where it was 49. List price, median list price in Munns Park, $689,000. Median price per square foot, $420, and median rent in Munns Park, $2,800 a month. Okay, so let's move on to Payson. Payson is kind of the central part of Arizona. Again, it's a nice, it's not a resort town. People actually live in Payson, but it is at 5,000 foot elevation, so it's still in the pines. The action index in Payson is 34, which is about where it was last quarter. The median list price, $634,000 in Payson. Median price per square foot, $313. That's really good value compared to some of these other towns that we're talking about. And the median rent in Payson, $2,000 a month. Okay, let's move on to Prescott. Now, Prescott is at a similar elevation to Payson. It's at around 5,000, also pines, but Prescott is a big city, town, whatever you want to say. Prescott is big. And a lot of people live there. So the action index in Prescott is 39 right now. Last time it was 37, so it's about the same as it was last quarter. The median list price in Prescott is $799,000. The median price per square foot in Prescott, $348. And the median rent in Prescott is $2,450 a month. Okay, so now let's move over to Cottonwood. Cottonwood is one of the Verde Valley towns. It's one of my primary selling areas, so I am familiar with Cottonwood. Cottonwood has an action index of 51. Now, that's a very strong seller's market in Cottonwood. Last time we reported in April, it was at 48. So from spring to the end of the mid half of the year, action index 51 in Cottonwood. Very high, very hot market. The median list price in Cottonwood, $554,900. The median price per square foot, $322. So $322 a square foot actually is very good. To me, sounds like a bargain. And the median rent in Cottonwood is $1,895 a month. Okay, so let's look now in the Valley of the Sun. We're going to look at Chandler. So Chandler is a very nice suburb in the Phoenix area. The action index in Chandler is 69 now. 69 is an extremely hot market. Up from, in the spring, it was 52. So end of Q1, it's 52. End of Q2, 69. That indicates Chandler is an extremely hot seller's market. The median list price in Chandler is $602,000. Now, typically, real estate in the Valley of the Sun sells for less than it does in a lot of the northern Arizona towns. So the median price per square foot in Chandler is $284, and the median rent is $2,700. And I watch Chandler very close because I do have a condo in Chandler. It's a small two-bed, two-bath condo. The thing about my condo is it doesn't have a garage, and it has a very small outdoor space, so I keep thinking, oh, maybe I could buy a house and upgrade, sell my condo and buy a slightly bigger single family home or a nicer townhouse. And right now it's all going too fast for too high a price, so I'm going to stay put in my little Chandler condo. And I'm only there 2 weekends a month, say, so really it's not imperative that I upgrade, but it is just the reason that I'm watching the Chandler market, and I can agree stuff there is selling super fast, and the market in Chandler is super fast, super hot, as you can see with the 69 market action index. So one last thing, I'm going to throw Tucson in there. I haven't looked at Tucson before, but I thought, what the heck, if we're going to look in Phoenix, let's look at Tucson. The market action index in Tucson is 52, which is still indicating a strong seller's market. The median list price is $378,000, median price per square foot $299, and the median rent in Tucson is $1,950 a month. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the market update report. If you want information on days on market, some of the graphics I've shown up, if you want to pause it, you could look at more of the details. I only like to use those 4 indicators to keep it from dragging on, and to me those are the most important pieces of information that you might want on the markets. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, because I do post videos like this every single week on my channel, the channel Living in Northern Arizona. Again, my name is Dawn Dickinson. I am a realtor, so I sell real estate primarily in Northern Arizona, which would be Sedona, Verde Valley, Flagstaff, and Prescott. And I hope to see you back here again next week.